Hello everyone. Here we are going to see about the Unit 3 continuation part. So in this presentation we are going to see what is the code of ethics, what are the essential roles have been applicable for the code of ethics. Then we are going to see about the limitations of codes of ethics and a balanced outlook on law. So this will be going to deeply discuss in the following slides. So codes of ethics. We all know that codes of ethics is nothing but that we are of the introduction to the engineering ethics. So the codes of ethics will exhibit the rights, duties and obligations of the members of the profession and the professional society. So it has so many roles. That is first thing will be the inspiration and guidance. So it is that the codes will express their collaborative commitment with the profession of ethical conduct and gives the public goods. So they will identify the primary responsibilities and it will provide the statements of the guidelines of professionalism and professional societies. Second thing will be the support to the engineers. So the most of the codes are give these positive support to the professionals for taking their standards on moral issues. So this will be serves as a potential legal support. Next third thing will be the deterrence. So that means we have to discourage their immoral activities, that is discipline as well as the moral activities. So the codes that can be served as the basis of investigating their unethical actions. So the professional societies have revoked the membership of suspend members or expel members. So when proved to be that we have acted as an unethical manner. So this will be sanction the laws of respect from colleagues as well as in the society. So next fourth thing will be the education and mutual understanding. The codes of the ethics will be followed in education. So in a prompt discussion and reflection on the moral issues, they will develop their shared understanding by professional, public and government on the moral responsibilities of engineers. So the board of the review of professional societies will encourage the moral discussions for educational purposes. Next thing will be the create good public image. So that is the codes will present positive images on the committed professions to public. They will help the engineers to serve their public effectively and they will promote the self-regulation and give the government as a regulation with a bound to raise the reputation of the process. So this will establish their codes of ethics in a public manner. And sixth one will be the protect the status quo. So they will create a minimum level of ethical contacts and they have promote the agreements with the professions. So most of the primary obligations will be safety, healthy, welfare of the public and declared by the code serves and it will protect the public from the professionalism. And the seventh thing will be the promotes a business interest. So here the codes have offer the inspiration for entrepreneurs, that is business persons. They will establish the shared standards, healthy competitions and maximize the profit to the investors, employees and as well as the consumers. Limitations of codes. So the codes are having the so many limitations. That is general and vague wordings. That is many statements will be general in the nature and it should be unable to solve all their problems. Second thing will be it not be applicable to all the situations. That is the codes are not sacred and need not be accepted without the criticism. So tolerance for the criticism of codes will be should not be allowed. The third thing will be often have internal conflicts. So many times the priorities are clearly spelled out that example the codes forbid public remarks in a critical of colleagues. So but they actually discovered a major bribery which might have success cause the huge loss to exchequer. So they cannot be treated as a final moral authority for the professional conduct. So most of the codes have flaws by the commission and omission. So they are still having some gray areas which should be undefined by the codes. So they cannot be equated to their particular laws. Only a few enrolled as a members in professional society, and the non-members cannot be compelled. So most of the members in the professional society may be aware of their codes of ethics. So different societies have different codes. So they will follow the codes in a uniform manner, and ununifying the codes may be not necessarily solve their problems. It will prevail the various professions, but attempts unfinite. So the different societies will have different codes. So it should be having unifying the codes that may be necessary to solve the problems and prevailing the various professions. So it should attempt the still towards this unified codes. The codes are said to be coercive, that is, they are sometimes claimed to threaten the forceful of limited methods. So in professional societies, it should be very important in our daily lives. A balanced outlook on law. So the balanced outlook on law in engineering practices will stress the necessity of laws and regulations, which also have limitations in directing the controlling engineering practice. So the laws are necessary because people are not fully responsible. They will have themselves because of competitive natures of free enterprises, which does not encourage the moral initiatives, and the laws are needed to provide the minimum level of compliance. So most of the following codes are typical examples that they have enforced in the past. So codes of builders by Hammurabi, that is the king of Babylon in 1758, had framed the following codes for the builders. So most of the balanced outlook in engineering practices have been follow the necessity laws and regulations in practices sessions. If the builder has built a house for man, means they have not made any work sound, and a house which has been built fallen down there. So the death of the householders will be built the death. So it will causes the death of the householder's son. So they shall be put the builder's son to death. So if it causes a death on the householder's slave, means we have to slave for the slave householder. So it destroys the property, and it will replace the sound with some of the fallen down. So it will rebuild the house which has been fallen down from their own property. So if the builder has built a house, means they will provide the particular man, that is a house for the man. It should have the perfect work, that is wall bulges, and the builder shall put their wall in the sound conditions, that is their own cost. So this code will be expected to put in the self-regulations with a serious manners. So these are the balanced outlooks we have to follow in our daily life. Steamboat code in USA. So whenever there is a crisis, we have to claim the thought, that is a law to control the balanced outlook. So it has a fire accident on a factory or firecrackers which will store the house or boat capsize to make them clean. So soon we have to forget it, and the laws we are meant to be interpreted as minimal complaints. So on the other hand, the laws will be amended or updated continuously in a counterproductive. So laws will always be lag behind the technological development. So the regulatory or inspection agencies such as the Environmental Authority of India, who can play a role in a particular manner. So they will have the major role by framing their roles and rules and enforcing the complaints. So in early 19th century, a law was passed in USA to provide for inspection of safety boilers, engines in ships. So it has been amended that Many times the American Society of Mechanical Engineers has followed this safety boilers engines in ships. Thank you.